This is a recording of my Journey to Inner Reflection script. It's designed to take you to a place where you can meditate and reflect on your inner self in peace and tranquility before you're brought back out again after 2 minutes. Check out my site maxtrance.com for this script and others. This recording is designed to induce hypnotic states, so only listen to it if you'd like to have an experience of hypnosis. And as always, all use of this recording and script is entirely at your own risk. Take a moment to really settle down and make yourself comfortable. Stretch those arms and those legs and allow them to fall into the most natural position possible. A position that feels just right. Now, in a moment, we're going to take 3 slow, deep breaths. And as we're taking those breaths, you might find that your eyes start to feel heavy. Those eyes begin to close. And when those eyes feel heavy, you can allow them to close automatically. And you can begin to feel totally calm and relaxed. Because we're about to go on a journey deep down inside. So, if you're ready to begin, focus on your breathing for a few moments, slowly breathing all the way in, as deep as you can go. Hold for a few moments and breathe out slowly. Noticing that as you're breathing out, different parts of your body can begin to relax. Take another slow, deep breath, placing all of your attention on just one part of your breathing. Maybe it's the way your chest tensions a little as you breathe in. Perhaps you'll focus on how those shoulders move. You might even place your attention solely on the feel of the air moving down the back of your throat. So many possibilities. And breathing out. Take another slow, deep breath. All the way in, calm, peaceful. Hold for a moment, focused and clear. And slowly breathe out, all the way down. Those eyes close. Now, heavy, so calm, so peaceful. Now, not yet, but in a moment, an image is going to start to form in front of you. You'll find that it's a beautiful beach. The ocean lulling you in, with its waves rolling in on one side, and a dense forest on the other. And in the distance behind the forest, a mountain, tall and majestic. Breathe in that crisp, salty ocean air. Feel those toes curling into the warm sand, soft beneath your feet. It's a beautiful day. You can see the blue sky above, with the occasional fluffy white cloud drifting lazily by. The perfect day for a trip. Allow yourself to orient into that you. Standing on the beach now, feeling the warm sun on your face, warming your arms, your body, and the gentle touch of cool breeze on your cheek. Breathe in that fresh, salty air, tasting it, and feeling the sand beneath those toes. Look up and notice those fluffy white clouds hanging in the sky, so peaceful, and hear the waves rolling in, calming. And you can allow those feet to start moving, feeling those toes curling through the soft, warm, golden sand. As you're walking towards the forest, you look at the forest and notice it's dense, almost opaque, green and lush. And somewhere there's a pathway through. Take a moment to look around and find the entrance to your pathway. Through those beautiful, lush green trees. Find your pathway. And walk across the soft, warm sand towards your pathway. And go inside. You can see the trees clearly now. Green, reaching towards the sky. As the salty air mingles with the scent of the forest, breathe it all in deeply, slowly, basking. Feel the crisp, soft leaves rustling under those feet as you walk along your path. And pause for a moment to look around, taking in all the details. The pathway is covered in soft leaves, red and yellow, and along the sides, stone edges made of round pebbles of many different colours. Crouching down, you pick up a handful of leaves and feel their texture. Dry, crunchy, crumbling easily to your touch. Allow the leaves to fall from your hand and watch as they cascade back down to the path, drifting in the gentle breeze. You know exactly what that's like. Reach over to the stones and look for the right stone. You'll know it when you find it. Maybe it will be a dark green or a translucent red or even a brilliant white, sparkling in the rays of sunlight streaming through the trees. Take a moment to find exactly the right stone, your stone, and pick it up. feeling the weight of your stone, the texture. Is it hard or soft? Solid. Hold that stone in your hand for a moment and notice all the stones along your pathway, transforming now to what feels right for you. Feel that feeling of peace and tranquility growing inside, and allow your stone to come apart in exactly the right way, its essence moving out into all of the forest and your pathway, permeating everything. Look up and notice that you can see your pathway so much more clearly now. Those feet start walking forward automatically, with determination. You are going somewhere. Feel the energy starting to flow through you, calming and peaceful, buzzing, pulsating in just the right way. Each pulse running down those arms to your hands, growing stronger with every step as you walk along your pathway, taking in all the details of the forest around you. Lush, green and dense, leaves crunching underfoot. The pathway starts to wind up the mountain. It's easy to climb, almost effortless. Continue along your pathway, paying attention to everything around you. Maybe there's a tree that stands out in some way, unique. Perhaps a butterfly catches your attention, fluttering through the forest, multicolored and resplendent, almost glimmering. And as you walk, you might begin to notice things starting to shift and move around you, changing in only all the right ways. Take some time to really experience walking down your pathway until you come to a stone step. And when you come to that stone step, your head will gently nod as you take in all the details. Reach down and touch that stone step in front of you. It feels warm in the sun, covered in moss, ancient. You turn around and realize that you've climbed all the way up the mountain without really noticing it. Far below, you can see the forest stretching all the way out to the ocean. To the left, a river winding its way through the forest and down to the sea. You can feel the sun warming you and the gentle breeze on your cheek. Breathing in that crisp mountain air. Fluffy white clouds high above and the bright blue sky. You turn back to the step and smile. You're almost there now. Looking up, you can count 11 steps up to an ancient stone building perched on top of the mountain. Take a slow, deep breath and step onto the first step, feeling the soft, warm moss beneath your feet. The step is firm and solid, timeless. As you step up onto the second step, feeling its smooth, moss-covered rockiness beneath your foot, and onto the third step. It's so easy to climb these last few steps to the summit. Fourth step. Fifth step. You can feel the energy within you growing stronger as you step onto the sixth step, basking in the warm glow of the sun. Seventh step. Noticing the details of the sturdy rock steps, almost impervious. Aged, you reach out and grab hold of a tree branch to pull you up to the eighth step, and the ninth. Almost there now, and the 10th step, and the 11th step, and you step up onto a short path to a stone doorway. Through the doorway into a large room. Look around the room and take a moment to notice everything that's here. There are doorways out to other rooms in the building. Inside this building is everything you might ever need to make any kind of change you can imagine, and even the changes you can't. Despite the exterior, the rooms inside this building can be from any time and any place, and you can take as long as you like to explore. Today we're going to the garden. Look around the room and notice that one of the doorways feels right. Maybe it's glowing or shimmering, marked out in some way. Or it could just be a feeling. You'll know when you find the right doorway. Take a moment to look at all the doorways, and then step through the right doorway. And now step through that doorway into a beautiful garden, calm and peaceful, tranquil. There's a tiny waterfall, green all around. And as you walk through the garden, you can feel a sense of total calm come over you. Looking around your garden, you may find some interesting things to shift and move. Maybe a tree needs to move a little to the left, or the waterfall needs to be a little higher or lower. Every time you come to your garden, you can make any changes you might choose, only in ways that feel right to you. And when you've made all those changes, and everything's just right, look for the perfect spot to sit and meditate for a time. It can be anything that's right for you. Maybe a spot in the grass, under a tree, or looking out over the low stone wall to the ocean far below. Find the right spot and allow yourself to sit in that spot. going inside. Take a slow, deep breath and feel that total calm flowing through you, adding to the energy, pulsating gently down those arms, growing stronger, calmer, more peaceful, just breathing. There's nothing to do as you go inside. Every word and every thought taking you deeper into contemplation. And when you're in your garden, you can allow yourself to bask in that total calm for as long as you'd like now. And I will be silent, and you can stay in this place of deep contemplation for exactly the right amount of time. Could be a minute, it could be an hour, it could be the rest of the day. Whatever feels right for you. And naturally, if there's any kind of emergency, you'll find that you pop right out right away. And when you're ready, you'll find that you can make your way back down the path through the forest to the beach and back into you. Bringing with you any changes and discoveries you may have made. And when you're in your garden, it's time to reflect deep down inside. And I'll be silent for a time. Now, take a moment to absorb all of that, and then allow yourself to look around your garden. It's time for us to help you go even deeper. So take a slow, deep breath and walk out of your garden, into the room, out through the main door, down the steps, and all the way down your path to the beach, taking those changes with you. Stretch those arms and those legs and allow yourself to come all the way back up on the count of 3. 1. Stretching, arms, legs, and everything else working normally now. 2. Feeling a warm smile come over you. Calm, peaceful, content. And 3. Eyes open, feeling amazing in every way.